You may think you know what to do when applying for a loan. You've read the articles, you've gotten some great advice from friends and family. However, I'm going to share with you 10 things not to do when applying for your mortgage. Let's check them out. Hi, I'm Sarah Mislowski with KeyPoint Homes by Sarah. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button down here in the corner. I'd love for you to do that. I do videos every single week about the home buying and selling process, and I'll also share great valuable information of what's going on up here in the Northeast Georgia real estate market area. The first thing not to do when applying for a mortgage is go out and incur more debt. This is not the time to purchase anything large, such as another car or a large piece of furniture. You don't want to add anything significant to your debt limit. If a lender sees that you're adding a bunch of things onto your debt, they may think that you're a risky borrower. So temporarily hold off those purchases, get that home first, and then go buy the new car, boat, furniture. The second thing that you want to do is not open up any new lines of credit. So do not apply for any new credit cards. Whenever lenders are looking at your financial information, they don't want to see any surprises, and they don't want your debt to income ratio to increase. So make sure that you're not applying for any new lines of credit. The third thing is try not to spend any of the money that you have in savings. Lenders want to know that you have enough money in your savings account for your down payment, and they don't want to see that balance fluctuate. So make sure that you are keeping that limit steady and try to avoid dipping into your savings account to pay for any bills or any purchases. Number 4 is a doozy. Do not cosign for any loans. So if your brother, cousin, aunt, or uncle calls you and says, "Will you please be a cosigner on my new car loan?" tell them absolutely not. Again, lenders do not want to see your debt to income ratio increase. So do not take on any new lines of credit or cosign for any loans. The fifth thing, do not max out your credit cards. This is a time when you want to keep your spending limits even throughout this process. You can always add purchases to your credit card after you've bought your home, but whenever you're going through this process and you have lenders looking at your credit information, do not max out those credit cards. We want to keep them level or the same. The next thing that you don't want to do is close any credit card accounts. You may be thinking that that seems counterintuitive, and I agree with you. It seems kind of silly. However, banks want to keep that debt to income ratio right where it's at or even lower. So by closing out a credit card account, you're therefore messing with that ratio and bringing it up. Even if you have a zero balance and you haven't used that card for years, take the great advice of your loan officer and they will guide you in the right direction. But until you get it from them, do not close out any accounts. All right, the 7th tip, do not pay any of your bills late. Some of your late payments could show up on your credit report, and we don't want anything negatively affecting your credit report. So make sure you're paying those bills on time. Number 8, do not make any major life moves. What do I mean by that? Well, this is not the time that you want to change jobs, quit a job, or change the way that you're getting paid at your job. You want everything to remain steady throughout the loan process. If you have any questions about this, obviously your loan officer is going to be a great person to guide you through this. But the most important thing is that your job remains the same and how you're paid remains the same. Number 9, make sure that if you are depositing any large amounts of money into your bank account during this home buying process, that you're able to source where that money came from. Lenders don't want to be surprised when they're looking through your bank statements and see all of a sudden that you deposited $2,000 into your bank account, and then they want to know, where did this money come from? We have to be able to document everything. So if that amount of money was a gift from a family member, a loan officer may ask for documentation about that. So try to not change the way that you deposit and withdraw money into your bank accounts. All right, the final tip and the most important thing of what not to do whenever you're applying for a home loan is to just use any lender. Check with your real estate agent. We have great lenders that we can connect you with. We have awesome ones that we prefer. And these are people that are going to be able to guide you through this process, reiterate everything that I just told you, and make sure that they're looking out for your very best interest and that you can get qualified for this loan and that is a smooth, easy transaction. So if you need a recommendation for a really great lender, please reach out to me. I would love to help you and connect you with a great preferred lender that I have on my team. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about the home buying or selling process in the Northeast Georgia area, or anywhere for that matter, please reach out. I'd love to help you. And again, if you haven't already subscribed, please click on this link. If you would like a PDF document of these 10 tips, click on the link below down here in the description bar. And I would love to give you a checklist of things not to do whenever buying a home.